The West has long prided itself on openness and compassion. But when immigration policies fail, the consequences ripple across societies, hurting locals and newcomers alike. Let's confront the hard truths. Sweden welcomed 163,000 asylum seekers in 2015 alone. But poor integration turned immigrant enclaves like Malmö into hotspots. Today, 60% of convicted gang members are foreign-born. Locals fear walking at night. Migrants face lifelong stigma. Even Sweden's prime minister admits we were naive. Germany's open-door policy brought 1.2 million migrants in 2015.
But with no integration plan, many clustered in ghettos.
In Neukölln, 40% live on welfare. Women face harassment for immodest dress. The result? Rising far-right support and a fractured society. France's laïcité, secularism, is a bedrock of trust. But failed integration fuels extremism. In Grigny, 80% of youth are migrants. Unemployment tops 40%. Schools ban pork to avoid conflict. When a teacher showed cartoons of Muhammad, he was murdered. The message? Assimilation has failed. Canada's high immigration model was once praised. But adding 500,000 newcomers yearly while building just 200,000 homes sparked chaos. Rents doubled. Locals blame immigrants. Immigrants blame false promises. Even Liberal PM Trudeau now calls for moderation. Australia's guest worker program imported 150,000 low-skilled migrants last year. But in Sydney, wages for trades like plumbing fell 20%. They'll work 60 hours for half pay, says union leader Joe Smith. Migrants are exploited. Locals are priced out. A lose-lose. The costs are everywhere. Taxpayers fund welfare for newcomers while services crumble. Locals feel strangers in their own towns. Migrants face resentment despite seeking better lives. Trust evaporates and extremism fills the void. Failure isn't inevitable. Denmark deports non-working migrants, mandates language tests, and bans face veils. Result? 70% public support for immigration. Japan accepts few refugees but invests in automation. The lesson? Compassion needs limits. Charity begins at home. Immigration isn't the problem. Failed policies are. We need borders that protect, systems that reward contribution, and integration that demands mutual respect. Because a society that can't say no can't say yes to those truly in need.
Demand reform.
Support parties that prioritize skills, not quotas. Volunteer with groups bridging divides. The West can be both compassionate and strong if we learn from the past.